like your take on boobies. And I like boobies.
Gun, higher.
I am the high.
Don't
Test
higher.
gun. I am the higher gun.
Don't
Test me.
I am the
I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all. How you want a submission to pinfall? I am the higher gun who bout to set it off. Watch me leap from the top with the coup de grace. It's scary hours for you and all of y'all.
And welcome to the TurnBuckle podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. How you doing, y'all? So, we're finna get into some wrestling talk and go from there. I mean, it's always wrestling talk, right? But so let's get into it. So first, let me get into this right quick, because I said this last week or last episode, but I didn't. So let me get into it and make this clear. Can we stop greenlighting whatever Jonathan Toastman says? Right? Can we stop doing that? Like, can we just put him in the same category as Vince Russo and just leave it alone and play like he didn't just said? Alright, because they're in the same category. Nothing they say is true. Nothing they say is credible. Alright? Like, the only thing you can go by, that makes them relevant is that if both of them used to work in WWE. But any source or any credibility of telling the truth, it's not true. There's nothing they say is true. Like, nothing. Like Jonathan Coachman has came out twice in a matter of 2 months with two rumors that hasn't been true. The first one, he talked about Vince buying WWE back. And then when it was wrong, he back stepped back and he tried to say, oh, I never said that Vince was gonna buy it back. I said he was interested in buying it back if it was there. No, but so then why say it? Because obviously, if it was there, he would try to buy it back, right? So last week, he said that he had a source, all right, that Rick Baker was leaving AEW and going to WWE. Right now, listen. I rolled my eyes, right, and didn't believe anything because it came from him. All right, it's because I knew for a fact that Britt Baker had some time on her contract. She has a whole fucking year on her contract still. All right, now I don't know what Jonathan Coachman said when people put that out there. All right, but Fightful, Ron Sapp said it. Britt Baker has a whole year left on her contract. Alright? And Tony Khan is not gonna release her because that's not his MO right now. His MO is to wait, pay him, and then eventually release them. Alright, so Rick is just buying time. You know, that's all. Britt Baker's just buying time, and that's it. Like that's it. He's just buying time because she's not gonna. He's Tony Khan's not gonna release her on just for her to go to WWE on the race of Evolution 2. Alright? He's not gonna do that. Alright? He's not stupid to release her right now. You know, maybe after. Like, he's not gonna release her and have her show up on the NXT and then show up on Evolution to go against him that weekend. That's not gonna happen. That won't happen. It's not like Tony Khan is smarter than that. Like maybe before the E was not trying to compete with AEW every time they have a pay-per-view. Alright? Maybe then. Alright, y'all. Alright, so let's talk about more wrestling. I mean women's wrestling. Let's just be on the whole Evolution thing. Alright? So Liv Morgan got hurt. We talked about this last episode. She got hurt, and I'm pretty sure I said she had a separated shoulder, right? But it wasn't confirmed how bad it was. But I even said she was gonna miss some time. So she has to have surgery. So the time period I'm hearing is 3 months, 4 months, to 6 months. So anything they have planned with her is done now. It's done. They had to rip up the whole card. Alright? Alright, and start from fresh now. Because of the fact that whatever they had planned is not gonna happen now. Like it's not. You know, like and that sucks because of the fact that Liv was playing for two things that is not gonna happen now. You know? So now they gotta go for plan. Now I guess I seen a blueprint card out there with Stephanie fighting Io for the world title. Jade and Naomi in a street fight. Tiffany versus Trish Stratus. So, but I don't know if that's real or not. I seen something on Twitter. So I don't know if that's a real card or what. You know. But we'll see. We'll see. But after that, you know, let me give props and then say something about what somebody said. So let me give props to Sasha. She got 6 belts now. She won one last night in AEW because they're in Mexico. So she won the CMLL Women's title last night, which she wasn't going to lose. She's undefeated. Now, good props to her. And she's probably going to beat Toni Storm for the world title. Alright? And then after that, who knows? So that means she's holding both belts for AEW. Alright? So, what then? And this ain't a knock. This ain't a knock. This ain't a knock on her. Like, she's one of the best right now. I wouldn't say she's women's of the year. This is what I'm going into with her. I don't think she's women wrestler of the year. All right, I don't. I think Stephanie still got. See, if I say Stephanie, then I gotta remember that Saucer beat Stephanie when they wrestled in AEW before she signed with NXT. Right? So maybe Saucer is women's wrestler of the year right now. So I want to say Stephanie, but she beat Stephanie. You know, like I'm not counting the belts because if Sasha got to complete control over how she get booked, and you know, but um, good for her. Like I've talked a lot of shit about Sasha Mone. I have and she's dating the Beast more so too. So good for them. You know, good for them. Like I'm not surprised that I'm not surprised that she's dating again because she's an attractive woman. So that was gonna happen. But you know, and again, good for her for winning her last belt last night. You know, not last belt, but championship. All right, because she's probably gonna win another one. And has 7 belts. You know, but good for her. I'm not gonna knock her like I do sometimes, but you know, well, good for her. All right, good for her. So let's get into there was something I want to talk about. Let's get into the E now. So 2 names came up about the 4th member. Now, anywhere I've read, they talk about a 4th member. They're not talking about a fifth member. All right. Well, the 2 names that's been dropped is Ethan Page and Ricky Saint, aka Ricky Starks. All right. Those 2 names have been brought up. Ethan Page works. He's already a heel. He's already a good heel. The fans know who he is. Just works. It works. I think he works. And now I don't think it works better than. It works better than Ricky Saint. Like it does. I'm not saying Ricky Saint can't do it because he plays a better heel in the face to me. He's a face now in NXT, but he's a better heel, right? But I just think Ethan Page works better in that group with Sefton. I'm sorry, I don't think I said what these 2 names. The 2 names that's been brought up about Seth Rollins' group is Ricky Starks, Ricky Saint, and Ethan Page. All right, so, and I think Ethan Page works better than Ricky Starks. My opinion. You know, but a lot of people are gonna feel that way. Ethan Page is more stable, and probably ready to go more than Ricky Saint. Even though I like Ricky Saint gonna get called up pretty soon too. You know, now somebody read it or said it that they're looking at both of them for the group. I don't like anytime I've read anything today, they brought up 2 names. Not necessarily bringing them up because it wouldn't make sense if they go like they both beefing right now in NXT. All right, and then that would mean someone will have to get the belt off of Ethan Page, get the North American belt off of Ethan Page in NXT for both of them to get called up. All right, so. But we'll see. I think Ethan Page is a better fit for Seth Rollins' group. Which, speaking of that, they gotta get a name for that, for that group. They do. They formed this group and they got members now, and name. You need a name for the group. You know. Speaking of the main roster, so there's been talk about moving LA Knight to Raw. Like at this point, you kind of have to, because he keeps showing up on Raw. So at this point, you kind of gotta bring him to Raw, because he keeps showing up. Like at this point, like you have to at this point you have to at this point you have to bring him up, like move him to Raw. Now whether you move him to Raw and you move somebody to SmackDown, who do you move to SmackDown? Who goes to SmackDown? Because SmackDown is gonna lose a quality wrestler, superstar. I wouldn't say he's a megastar, but he's a superstar. So who do you move to SmackDown if LA Knight goes to Raw? Hmm? Who do you move to SmackDown? Like who do you move to SmackDown if LA Knight goes to Raw? Because it shouldn't just be we're just gonna move LA Knight to Raw, and if we get it by SmackDown, like losing a quality star. So you will have to move somebody to SmackDown. With who? With who? Like, and it has to be somebody who at same equal, in my opinion. It has to be somebody at same equal, and I don't know. I'm thinking about the Raw roster. Like you can't move somebody from Judgment Day. You can't move AJ Styles. You can't move AJ Styles back to SmackDown when he's on Raw. Like he got moved to Raw and like in a deal, and then because like for instance, like SmackDown got Drew and Raw got AJ. So if Raw gets LA Knight, SmackDown needs somebody. Now I don't know. They can get somebody, and then it might be it might not be equal value as LA Knight, but it's somebody, right? Like Austin Theory. I don't know. But if they talking about doing that, it just shouldn't be. Oh, LA Knight got Raw. I mean, LA Knight goes to Raw, and then that's it. Like it shouldn't be that way. But it's not a star quality wrestler to get back to SmackDown, in my opinion, right now. Like I'm thinking about it, and like who's not in the storyline? See, right now, LA Knight is not really in the storyline or on SmackDown, so it's just easy. I mean, the storyline he's in, the guys are on Raw, with Braun Breaker, Seth, and Bronson Reed, right? So it is be simple just to move them over there, but they leaves a hole in SmackDown, even though SmackDown's going to 2 hours, which it's been confirmed they're going to 2 hours. Like, I forgot what date it was, but next month it'll be 2 hours again. So, which I like 3 hours, but I can understand why some people like 2 hours. Like, but if I was Triple H, I would do 2 hours and 30 minutes like he does on Raw. That's the good time right there. Not 3 hours, not 2 hours in between. Yeah, yeah, that works. That will work. But I don't know if he's gonna do that. You know, but we'll see. We'll see. I'm not gonna waste my time on like talking about the 2 hours, 3 hours stuff. Like it's happening. People thought it was happen this month, but it's not. It's not happening next month. So we'll see. We'll see. Um, going forward, I know USA like they did 3 hours more than 2 hours, but if they're not gonna pay Raw, I mean pay WWE for that hour, don't need to keep doing it then for another hour. All right. So so let me talk about this Goldberg thing some more now. So Goldberg. So on Bust Open, like some people feel like Goldberg doesn't deserve the title, which I don't care. He's not winning, and if he wins it, he's getting cashed in on. So, but I don't care how they do it. In my opinion, like I don't need a build for this. I just need I just to me I just need it to be over with. I need it to start, and then that's it. I don't need a whole story to build up to go over having a 3 minute match, which Gunther said something about that, So, but I mean, like it's gonna happen. Like you not like for me, you're not insulting my intelligence or insulting me. Like for me, you're not insulting my intelligence with this match and him getting a title shot. Like you're not. You're not that for like for me. I know why it's happening. I know it's not gonna happen. I mean, he's not gonna win the belt, and if he does, he's getting cashed in on. Alright? So it really doesn't matter to me. But I again like he's not being Gunther. He's not. It's not happening. It's not happening. They protect Triple H has protected Gunther to a T. To a T. He's only lost twice on the main roster, and it's two people. I mean three. I mean, like he's only lost 3 times. To Cody, to Sami Zayn, and Jey Uso. That is it. That is it. He's been champ for like 90% of the time he's been on the main roster. Alright, he's been IC champ for 666 days. Alright, and he's been world champion for a whole full blown year. Alright, and he lost it and then he won it back. Alright. NXT UK, he was champ for 300 something days. And I'm probably off on that, but like the only time he wasn't champ was in NXT, but he wasn't in NXT that long. And even in NXT, he's only had 2 losses, Ron Breaker and Dragunov. In UK, he got 1 loss, Dragunov. All right, so like Goldberg shouldn't be on that list. That's just me. That's just me. It shouldn't happen. It just shouldn't happen. Like Goldberg shouldn't be Gunther. And like I said, if it does, Seth was cashing in that night. Now, if that happens, it takes away from Goldberg's last match, and him being in Atlanta. Takes away from it. But we'll see. Like I'm not too keen on the you need a story for it needs to be built and all that shit. Nah, I'm good. So, uh, uh, lately, what's been happening? People, wrestlers, have been getting as people or wrestlers that as of getting released have been getting interviews lately. Corey J got one. I heard it today. Uh, Cedric Alexander got one recently. So did Sachi. She had one. I don't know who else, but they been getting the interviews. Now they not talking shit about the E. They not, cause they, if you young enough, there's a good chance you can get signed back again. So some of them banking on that. You know, some of them banking on that, and some of them not. Some of them not. But we'll see. I just been noticing that. It's not a big deal to me. I just wanted to bring it up. I just been noticing a lot of acts, like the people that's been cut recently are getting these interviews. Now that is good to an extent, because you get your name out there more, and people can see how you doing. You know, and then you also find out stuff you didn't know. Now, uh, Corey J, I forgot the name she's going by now, but like she talked about how she was pregnant at one point. You know, she won't mention by who. She's his ex boyfriend, but it's groundbreaking. It's groundbreaking. Like if you do the math on when that happened and everything, it's him. It ain't the other guy. It's him. So I hate that happened to her. I do. Uh, and I hope she does well in the indies and whatever else she does. You know. So you know, um, I'll end the show with that, cause I just want to get the episode out and talk to y'all about certain. Wait. Gail Kim was at NXT Tuesday. Um, if she signs with with WWE, that's a good sign for both parties, because if she signs with NXT, alright, if she signs and she's with NXT, that's a good mind for NXT in the women's division. Because if you look at it, Sean them cares about the women's division more than anybody, any other company. Okay, any other company, AEW, TNA, like Sean them cares about their women's division more than anybody. Alright, and Gail Kim can help from behind the scenes. Gail Kim can help NXT in the women's division even more. Gail Kim can help the main roster women's division even more. Alright? So I see that as a win. They just signed Jazz to a coaching job in NXT. So that's cool too. You know. But that's a good thing. That's a good thing. To sign these vets, sign these names that people know about. Gail Kim did a lot for TNA back in the day. So, like the division and everything for TNA. Alright, and I don't know why she got released, but nah, no, that shouldn't have happened, in my opinion. But now I'm gonna end the show with that. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, share. Make sure y'all watch wrestling. Make sure y'all watch New Breed. This is the High Gun. God bless. Love y'all. I'm out.